Hey guys, what's up? This is Rob with Wonstar Reviews. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Tonight we're going to review something that I've been trying to do for the last couple weeks and I haven't been able to get to it. We're going to review a comparison between the macaroni and cheese at Trader Joe's versus the original OG Kraft macaroni cheese. Now you can get the Kraft macaroni and cheese pretty much anywhere for like $1 or some change. And same thing with this macaroni and cheese at Trader Joe's. I'll put the exact prices and the links to both of these in the description below. Check that out afterwards, after you watch this video. But tonight we're going to see who's better, man. I mean, Kraft has always been around. Kraft has been like I said, the original. You know, I've been eating this stuff for, man, I'm an old man now, but I mean, it could be 30 years. Okay, so this stuff has been around way longer than that. But I've been eating this for a long time. It's tried and true. Between this and the Velveeta shells and cheese, I mean, they're both winners to me. Now, this is something new I saw the other day at Trader Joe's, and I was like, okay, let's see what this is about. Now, you can see on the package here, you're not looking at the real macaroni and cheese. I mean, I know this is kind of like the real one, but you know, let's see what Trader Joe's is trying to do here. You know, Trader Joe's is more popular for selling food that's a little bit better for you. They got more natural ingredients and stuff like that. So let's see if their macaroni and cheese, has anything, can compete with the big boys here. Now, most of the time when I'm doing these videos, one of them is like the natural organic version of something, and the other one is like, the Mean Devil original, tastes good, but it's got a bunch of stuff in it. Tonight, this one's just straight mono y mono. Which one's gonna taste better? Now the ingredients are, I've been looking at the ingredients and they are different, but I won't say one is better than the other because, the Kraft macaroni and cheese has pretty decent ingredients. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube that are trying to knock the macaroni and cheese. They're like, no, it's actually pretty good. Some of the stuff that's in there, may be questionable, but as a whole, they can't find nothing wrong with this. This is still a good alternative. The only thing I don't like about macaroni and cheese in general right now is just because, it's a pasta and it's got a lot of carbs in it, so you can't really help that. It's pretty much par for the course. 47 grams of carbs for the Kraft, 47 grams for the Trader Joe's. So you're not going to see a whole lot of difference there. They both have the same fiber. The Kraft has a little bit more sugar, and protein's right around the same, and everything's about the same. Now the only difference is I'm going to make these the same way. Of course, apples to apples. You're going to get 6 cups of water, 4 teaspoons of margarine or butter, and a 1/4 cup of milk. So what we're going to use tonight, for the sake of consistency, is we're going to use this stuff that I just bought last week, the Kerrygold Irish butter. Now, is this going to taste like Blue Bonnet? Is this going to taste like Parquet or anything like that? Any of the butters that we're used to that's got a whole ton of ingredients in there, that like palm oil and stuff like that, which, I've heard is a big no-no ingredient. This one has only a couple ingredients. Let me see where they are. This one has pasteurized cream, salt, and milk. That's it. So this is a very natural, and it says right there, naturally softer butter. So whether or not this is good or not, it's going to be applied to both of these pastas tonight. And then we're just going to see, apples to apples, same milk, same butter, which one's going to take the crown of best macaroni and cheese. So hang tight, and I'll cook both of them separately, and I'll be back in a sec. All right, guys, I got both the saucepans going here. They're both boiling up. But I wanted to show you the actual consistency of both pastas. This one right here to the right is the Trader Joe's one. Let me get really close on there. Now, these are called enriched durum pastas. On the Kraft version, they call them enriched macaroni. So, Trader Joe's has got this thing called enriched durum pasta. So they are a little bit different. It's a little bit bigger. Let me put that next to... Alright, so the pasta pieces are going to be a little bit bigger on the Trader Joe's. Now, Trader Joe's also touts this thing right here. Let me show you the label. Wisconsin cheddar. Now, I'm a huge fan of Culver's. So if this Wisconsin cheddar, the cheese, which is in this pack right here, is anything like the cheddar cheese they use at Culver's, then I might be, endorsing the Trader Joe's mac and cheese. But got big shoes to fill, you got big competition here to beat out, so I'll be back in a sec. Alright guys, got about 3 minutes left on both. The right side is the Trader Joe's, the left one is the Kraft macaroni and cheese. I have noticed something weird though. Maybe someone could comment
as to why. You see the difference between the boiling water here? This has got a little bit more foam in it. Not sure what that's about. If anybody knows, please put it in the comments, but I just noticed that observation. It's very weird. They're both set to the same, roughly the same temperature. So very weird. So if anybody knows, let me know. Okay, we have finished cooking the pasta, and I've drained both of them, and then I've applied the cheese sauce to both. So this is where everything will be the same from here on out. You could see the Kraft cheese sauce is a little bit brighter. It's probably got a little bit more junk in it. And then you can see the Trader Joe's is a little bit more flaky, almost like it's got some big chunks in it and stuff. Get in there. A little more flaky, kind of like flour or something. Isn't that weird? And then the Kraft is just, super small, granular pieces. So I wanted to show you that before I put the milk in there. Again, milk is going to be the same, butter is going to be the same. And then we're going to table this in just a sec.
All right, guys, I'm finally finished. Been a long process. Third video of the day. Let's see how we do. I did both of them, like I showed you. I cooked them both the same way. Put their respective cheese sauces in there. Put the same amount of butter in there. The Kraft one wanted 4 tablespoons of margarine butter. I only put 3 in there. The Trader Joe's wanted 2 tablespoons, and I split the difference and made it 3. So both of them have 3 tablespoons of that Kerry Irish butter, as you can see here. You can see that the Kraft is a lot brighter and more, vibrant looking. And the Trader Joe's looks like, just not as much. The cheese sauce did not disperse as well on the Trader Joe's that it did on the Kraft. This is the Kraft. This is Trader Joe's. So there's more specks of the cheese in this one than in this one. So without further ado, I'm going to try the Kraft one because they are the champions. This is the Kraft macaroni and cheese, what we love so much about. All right, here we go. It tastes so good straight off the stovetop. Not a huge fan of reheating it, but you can add some milk and reheat it. It tastes okay, but definitely not fresh right off the stove. Okay. We all love that. It's got that cheesy flavor. The pasta is very soft, and it's very eatable. It's very likable. That's why kids like it. That's why adults like it. It's great. Now, Trader Joe's. Before I start this, I will tell you I'm a Trader Joe's fan. But, let's see what they can do here with mac and cheese. Okay, that first bite had one of those clumps of cheese in it that I told you didn't disperse very evenly. So I did get a burst of that cheese, the cheese sauce. Okay, take a look. Remember, these were a little longer than the Kraft. Okay. Definitely tell the difference. I mean, the cheese didn't even, like I said, it didn't disperse evenly. So every bite kind of tastes different. You might get a little powder here, a little powder there. With the Kraft, it's very consistent. If you mix it correctly, you're going to get the same taste in every bite. So, another bite here. Another bite with the Trader Joe's. I mean, the Trader Joe's pasta is not bad, right? It tastes really good. If maybe you put the Kraft cheese in there or something, it may taste a lot better. But with the cheese that they supplied in here, with the amount of the fact that it clumped up in areas and it didn't distribute super evenly, I gotta say that's not as good as the Kraft. So now, like I said, if you put some better cheese in here, which, hey, anything tastes better with the Kraft cheese. But if you put better cheese in here, this would be a lot more tasty. This is definitely not cheesier, so I don't know if they're going for that super cheesy flavor. But I mean, it's a decent macaroni and cheese product. But if you're looking for mac and cheese, like, what's the cheesiest? If you're used to Velveeta, or you're used to Kraft, and you want a rich cheesy flavor, then still definitely recommend the Kraft. It doesn't matter what the price is, whether Trader Joe's is more expensive or cheaper. I would still go with the Kraft option just because it actually has a more richer taste. So today, my vote for the Trader Joe's macaroni and cheese, it's going to be a thumbs down. I mean, the macaroni is tasty, but the cheese just really didn't cut it. And the Wisconsin cheddar was underwhelming for me. So it's going to be a no-go for me for recommend. If you shop at Trader Joe's and you're used to their products and used to the fact that they're healthier and they're going to taste different than the mainstream brands and everything like that, you'll probably be okay with this one. The cheese flavor is just lackluster to me. So if you don't like that rich, bold taste of the cheese like the Krafts, then Trader Joe's would be a good option for you. But it's just not for me. I'm going to stick to my tried and true Kraft macaroni and cheese. So thank you for watching today. This is Rob with Wonstar Reviews. Do yourself a favor and love your neighbor. And leave me in comments, what you think about the Trader Joe's mac and cheese versus anything else you tried, or leave me comments and let me know what else you want me to do. I'm always interested in doing these, comparison tests between, what we all know and love and then what, might be a healthier alternative or just something different. So thank you for watching. God bless you. We'll see you next time.